Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good night, whatever it happens to be where you happen to be right now. This is my first tarot reading that I'm broadcasting, that I'm putting out there on YouTube. I am an intuitive reader. I don't really know much about the cards themselves, but we are going to see what we can figure out for Virgo. I've laid out a Celtic cross using the Rider-Waite, and I'm going to be pulling clarifiers with the Patch Tarot. I've already laid out the Celtic cross. So where you are now, your central theme, your present moment. That is the Eight of Cups. Now what I'm seeing here with the Eight of Cups, person's walking away from something. They are you're going on a journey. You're starting out on a journey. And what you have crossing you on that is the star. There you go. That's better to see. No glare. So what you have crossing that is the star. That, and she's just sitting there pouring out water, going on a journey. You going sailing? Going, what I'm seeing here, this has to do with water. Either water energy, a lot of water energy, or it has to do with actually being on the water. You're going into some kind of journey on the water is what I'm seeing here. You're going to be following the star. Yes, that's what this looks like. You're going to be following the star. Going in the water, you're following the star. And you got the 6 cups, chalices, whatever. You can see that the flowers are little stars. We're following the stars here. Following the flowers, the stars. And this person in the 6 of cups, they're just giving away. You either setting out on a journey with a water sign, or you're actually going on some kind of, I'd say, seafaring trip, seafaring something. You're doing something with water. I mean, what you have next is your recent past is the Fool. And the Fool, that obviously you're setting out on a new adventure. You just set out on your new adventure. Yeah, that's him. It's where you started. It's where you're at now. Recent past. This is the adventure you're going out on. That's exactly what that is. Still with the water theme. Then you got the Two of Swords crowning. That is your thoughts or desires. Still water. That's the big thing I'm getting off of that. Is water. You're doing something with water. Water sign. Either you're coming. You're having a tower moment with a water sign. You're having a tower moment with a water sign. That's your likely future, is the tower. You're changing things. This is not a bad thing either. And even in that card, I see the water. Better stop all that digging at the carpet. You're changing things. this. This is either a love with a water sign or you're going sailing. One of the two. Those are the two loudest messages I'm getting. If you're going sailing, are you becoming the captain? I'm gonna have to look more into that. Is that okay? What I'm getting next is how you see yourself as the Two of Wands. Now what I'm seeing with this guy, he's got the whole world in his hands. You see yourself as having a lot of options. That's what I'm seeing with this. You have a lot of options. Basically you can set out and do whatever you want. You got a lot of destinations. That's what this is. This is about your trip. Some of y'all, there's a good sized group or somebody with some really strong energy is getting a boat. And it's not going to be the way you think it is. You're going to think you're losing. That's what's going to happen. But at the end, that's going to actually be a good thing for you. Your environment and how others see you as the Hermit. You're keeping quiet about what you're doing. Whatever this is going to, whether it's a situation with somebody you love, because there's two messages I'm getting out of this. One is there's a group of people that y'all are starting out on a new journey with a water sign. And the other one is getting a boat. That's the weirdest thing. I never had messages come in like this before. Your hopes and your fears. Your hopes and your fears are that you'll succeed. Success has the exact same, there's a huge responsibility in success, and you're still getting everything that you want. That's the 10 of Cups. You got kids dancing, you got people just going, we made it, yay, all that good stuff. But you still, that's your fear too, because your next thing is what's next. What's next? Your likely outcome is the Three of Pentacles. To me, I get purchases, shopkeep, shopping. That's the vibe I'm getting off of this. I don't know anything about the cards themselves, but that's the vibe I'm getting off of this. I'm really getting that, basically I'm getting two readings out of this. Somebody is getting a boat and they're literally going to buy it, and I don't know, is that going to be your houseboat? I don't know. This is weird. Never had a reading that specific. That I'm going to have to clarify a couple of these. Alright. So, to clarify, I'm going to use the Patch Tarot. Love this deck too. Has a lot of pop culture references in it that my generation will actually understand. Things like references to Spirited Away, The Legend of Zelda, things like that. Awesome tarot deck, awesome deck. Also, I've been practicing my shuffle, so y'all are hearing a much, much better sounding version of it. I gotta hurry. My wife is wanting to do her stuff at 2, so what we are going to clarify first? We're going to clarify the Eight of Cups. I want to clarify your present day. I'm pretty sure I understand what that is, but I want to clarify that anyway. Clarifying the Eight of Cups, the present day. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Present day, clarifying the present day. So, to clarify the Eight of Cups, a present day, where it looks like you're going on your journey, where you are currently on your journey, is courage. And Leo, Seven of Wands. So that's what this is telling me, is that you are literally having the courage. You're standing against the odds, making sure this is something you really want, and you're willing to stand against it, stand against the odds. Whether this is a water sign that you have started a new relationship with, or whether this is, that's what this is. This is a marriage. It's a relationship, and you never wanted to get married. That's what that is. Clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower. Is this a water sign? Is this an air sign? Clarify the Tower for Virgo. So for the Tower, you got resurrection, you got evolution. This is resurrection card. I'm not sure. What is that? 14 is the number on it. Evolving to the next step through the Tower. Somebody's getting married. I know that much. Clarify the Star. Who is the Star? I know the Star can be an air sign, but I'm not getting air off of that. No one almost wanted to jump out, but it's not. Doesn't make sense. Clarify the Star. So, to clarify the star, I got the Lovers, marriage, and this has it as the Princess of Cups, the Dreamer. Yeah, this is somebody getting married. This is a union. This is Virgo and a water sign coming together. Starting a new path. So, clarifiers aren't supporting it, but there was another story about somebody going on a voyage, a long-term seafaring thing, expedition. Let me clarify your likely outcome. That's the last one I want to do. Completion and embodiment. And it's the crown. I see this as coming together to bring balance. Is this a twin flame reading? This might be a twin flame reading. Shit. I don't know jack about twin flames. Virgo with a water sign coming together to bring balance. Let me clarify this. Two of Swords, the crowning. And then we'll do a quick recap on this reading. See where we're at. Okay, that makes a little more sense. So what we got to clarify the Two of Swords as the crowning is the all and embrace. So the story we have then. You're on a journey, you're doing your thing, lots of water energy, and you have courage, you have the strength to make sure this happens, that Nothing stands in your way. That's what this is telling me. What you have crossing that is the star. Try to get this so you can see all three. So what you have crossing that is the star, along with the Lovers and the Princess of Cups. This, I feel, is the person, this is the person that you're journeying with. You're starting a relationship, and I can actually see you with this. I can see you doing the proposal, doing the whole thing, and you two are going. You had this in mind for a good little minute. This is your recent past. You've been ready to start this journey for a good little minute. And this is somebody you care about. And this Two of Swords, this looks like meditation. This looks like, to me, you're going in and you're making sure that you're ready to be someone else's other half, to basically bring a whole person so that they don't have to try to compensate for you. You're trying to make sure you're healthy and you're ready. And this is your likely future. Going through this, you're going to have a tower moment, but it's going to bring you balance. You're going to have something that you're dealing with. It's going to work out, but it's not the way that you thought it should, which is going to bother you a lot. But it's going to work out the way that it needs to. You getting married, this possibly being a marriage. Which that's really what this is starting to look like. This looks almost like a twin flame thing. This, you see options, you see the whole world ahead of you. You got the whole world in your hands. This is how you see yourself. Like you have a ton of options. And you do. You've got a lot. This is the Hermit. This is how everybody else sees you. You're going in, you look like you're introspective. The way this looks is you are introspective. This links nicely to the Two of Swords. Basically going in and doing your work, and you're afraid of the same thing that you're working for, is actually getting that success, whether it's marriage or material or whatever, which, keep in mind, that's all part of health and wealth. You got to have both. You got to get both. Don't be afraid of making money. So this, the way this looks to me, is three people coming together, three things coming together. And even in the clarification card, you have the eye, the dragon, and the person. And this one, you have the, looks almost like a shopkeeper to me, and the couple. This to me is coming together, and the columnation bringing balance and completion, all of that good stuff. Okay, well, this was my first video doing tarot. Hopefully you enjoyed it. What I'm going to do moving forward is the video that either gets the most comments or the most likes is whichever sign gets the most comments or likes will be the first in each new month. I'm starting this one with Virgo. Happy birthday. And I'm going to move on down the line, and I'll continue to do it that way until we start getting until we start getting comments or likes. If you found this, if you liked my message, if you liked what's going on with this, hit the thumbs up and subscribe. If you got comments or suggestions or anything that you might be able to give me, please do feel free to go ahead and comment, send me some suggestions. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you have a great day or night or whatever time it happens to be for you.